Joining me now, I have Jonathan Ruhi, Director of Foreign Policy at the Jewish Institute for National Security of America, and Enia Krivine, Senior Director of the Foundation for Defense of Democracy's Israel Program and National Security Network. Good morning to both of you. Jonathan, let me just start with you. Iran has been fuming over the strikes in Lebanon. How is this 10-day ceasefire going to impact the White House's push to get Tehran to make a deal to end the war, you think?
So I think from the start, Iran has claimed that a ceasefire in Lebanon was always supposed to be part of the agreement between the United States and Iran, the 2-week ceasefire, but it's one of many points of contention between the two sides. However, I think ultimately, Iran, for them, the talks really come down to the fact that their high enriched uranium is very hard to extract for the United States. And also that even though there's a U.S. blockade on Iranian exports, Iran is effectively already blockading the rest of the traffic through the Strait of Hormuz. And that's, for them, that's their trump card, so to speak.
Enia, is any hope for a U.S.-Iran deal now contingent on what happens in Lebanon?
I wouldn't say it's contingent on what happens in Lebanon, although what happens with the Lebanese Iranian proxy Hezbollah is important to Iran, and that's why they wanted Lebanon covered underneath this ceasefire umbrella that it built with the U.S. The Lebanese militia that is Iranian-backed, Iranian-funded, and Iranian-trained, they're called Hezbollah, and Lebanon is a beachhead to attack Israel and other U.S. allies in the region for years. So that's why Iran is so keen on making sure that Hezbollah survives, just as the regime in Tehran is very focused right now on its own survival, whatever the ceasefire will deliver.
And we'll see what, this potential second round of talks could have in store. But President Trump is signaling that Iran has already made a major concession. Take a listen.
They've agreed to give us back the nuclear dust that's way underground because of the attack we made with the B-2 bombers. So we have a lot of agreement with Iran, and I think something's going to happen very positive. It could happen pretty quickly.
Jonathan, do you believe him that they have made that concession to give up the dust? Isn't that the thing that both sides couldn't agree on just last weekend?
Yes, exactly. It would be welcome news, but it would also be, frankly, kind of shocking. We heard a similar claim from the president that Iran had agreed to open the Strait of Hormuz as a condition for the ceasefire last week. That certainly proved not to be true. Iran certainly feels like it doesn't need to give up anything that drastic, at least at this point in the negotiations. And all along, even before the war, they've always said, the core of our nuclear infrastructure and our ability to enrich will remain on Iranian soil.
And you're looking ahead to next week. What happens if Iran refuses to agree to any sort of peace deal by Wednesday? You think we actually go after Iranian bridges and power plants, as War Secretary Hegseth has warned?
So I think what Iran is going to do is going to be to draw this out for a little bit longer until it can see what is the maximum concessions it can get from the U.S. But here's the important piece here, is that with the U.S. blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, of course, Iran tried to blockade it to all international traffic, and the U.S. came back and said, oh, no, you are not going to hold this choke point. We are now going to hold the blockade on this important waterway, and we're not going to let any Iranian vessels come in and out. And by doing that, the U.S. now has a chokehold on 90% of Iran's trade that flows through that strait. So the U.S. is now in a much stronger position as a result of this U.S.-led blockade. And Iran is starting to really feel it. Our experts at FDD have put together numbers that Iran is losing over $400 million a day as a result of the U.S. blockade. So we're all feeling a little bit of the pinch at the pump right now, but no one is like the regime, and they are at the weakest point that they've been since the start of this war.
Yeah. I will be curious to see where we are first thing Monday morning. Enia Krivine, Jonathan Ruhi, thank you both so much, and have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you.